I was curious about Tasman's news, so I diligently monitored overseas related sites, and finally, you can see information about Tasman on a performance site based in Spain. Until now, car accessories haven't been sold in such a variety of forms. The impact of Tasman's launch on the automotive market is truly different. Usually related parts approved by the manufacturer are replaced at places like Blue Hands or AutoQ, which are operated by the manufacturer, or you could tune your car through aftermarket shops outside. When it comes to pickup trucks, the parts that the manufacturer can provide are basically the body, which is the platform of the vehicle, and some basic accessories. But with pickup trucks, you can change everything. That's why I told you that Tasman is shaking up the domestic car market. Take a look at what kinds of accessories are being sold. I was really surprised while monitoring the site. What is this at the bottom? That's Tasman right there. It's not a detailed test drive review of Tasman, but I found that Tasman's test drive reviews are already available overseas. I feel a bit disappointed, and I can't help but think how nice it would have been if I could have seen it earlier. As you can see, it was uploaded 3 days ago. Since it was uploaded 3 days ago and the video is still up, it seems like the embargo has been completely lifted. So I'm letting you all know about this news. Since the channel holds the copyright, we'll watch the video from that channel as it is. He's introducing himself. Hello, I'm Francisco Escudero. It's time for us to ride this amazing car, and it looks like we're going to test drive the Tasman. There's a really famous pickup truck here. This flashy pickup truck is a 4x4 off-roader. The 4x4 means that all 4 wheels, especially the rear ones, have driving power. In other words, we're going to ride the Tasman, which provides driving power to all 4 wheels. They say the traction is especially impressive. Since I've driven various pickup trucks, this means that compared to other pickup trucks, this one has superior traction and off-road driving ability, including grip. We were able to do extreme tests, especially on muddy slopes, and it was said to perform much better than other pickup trucks. His name is Michael Nibadena, and we tried a few things, including an extreme mud test. He said he was impressed by the engine power, the driving force, and the stability of the vehicle. He was especially surprised by the comfort inside the vehicle while driving. In conclusion, he describes it as a very perfect and excellent vehicle. And the third person who appeared said this. This is definitely a super truck. It's not just a pickup truck, it's a super pickup truck. Very user-friendly technology makes it feel like I can place the equipment wherever I want and operate it easily. The most impressive part was that even on muddy ground, it was described as having nothing to worry about. You just hold the steering wheel, steer, and control the traction with the accelerator pedal. He said he was amazed by the active safety technology and was especially impressed by the level of grip even when slipping on the ground. And he said he was impressed by the tractor's axle, which must be the satisfaction that comes from the frame body, right? In this off-road situation, the body twists extremely, which increases the sense of instability, but he said he was very satisfied with the movement of the axle, in other words, its behavior. Today, I briefly shared a video review of a test drive from overseas. It seems that Kia has already conducted overseas test drives for this Tasman, and now domestic test drives will probably take place as well, right? Usually domestic test drives are conducted mainly on highways or smooth roads, but the Tasman isn't that kind of vehicle. I'm also curious about what kind of test drives Kia has prepared for the domestic market. tent-related gear, and surprisingly, a facelift kit. It's a product improvement model, also known as a partial change. Hey, this is possible, everyone. The existing vehicle and the newly improved one, including the headlamps, are completely different. Changes can be made to this extent. Amazing, right? The well-known Land Cruiser. Should we press it once? This is incredible. I mean, what is this? Here you have the hood, and there are front fenders on both sides. You can see the headlamps, and you can also see the lower grille parts. Isn't this almost a full change? And in the rear, you can also see the rear parts, including the tail lamps, like this. This is a complete full change, except for this. Honestly, if you exclude just the doors on the side, everything else has changed. This kind of change is only possible with a pickup truck. You can also see winches that let you get yourself out of off-road situations, and you can see a variety of other parts as well. If you like camping or leisure activities, you probably used an SUV. SUVs are definitely good enough for enjoying activities like camping, but pickup trucks are basically built to handle off-road driving. That's why, in terms of versatility, you could say they're the ultimate choice. You can do anything you want with them. Of course, that includes the undercarriage parts. Attaching a tent on top, making a toolbox, or even building your own custom vehicle for off-roading, these things are nothing for a pickup truck. There are all kinds of accessories like this. For example, even just for Chevrolet Colorado, there are over 200 genuine accessories being sold. If you include non-genuine accessories, there are probably thousands. You can see a variety of accessories like this, including the Protect bar. You can see a basket that can be placed on the roof. In Korea, unless it's a genuine part provided by the manufacturer, like the suspension, people think that if you change the suspension, you won't be able to get after-sales service or that there will be problems. Overseas, you can also choose this suspension, according to your own preferences. You can see lower arms, springs, and various other parts, including the suspension. In Korea, I think many people will use it for camping, so you can see a variety of accessories related to camping. It's safe to say that it's much more advanced in this area compared to regular camping. A tent that you put on the roof, it just makes you feel good even thinking about it. All of these things become possible. You can also see various types of lighting equipment and more. If you plan to buy these parts and install the lights on your car yourself, make sure to check the local regulations first before installing them. Depending on the situation, you may need to make structural modifications. That's all for the video I prepared, and I'll see you again with even better content. If you want to receive the next updates automatically without waiting, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Thank you. If this was helpful, please give it a like. Subscribe and turn on notifications to get accurate new car information quickly. Thank you.